RichieLaw.com.
That's RichieLaw.com.
JOY.
Your home for the Durham Bulls. WCMC HD2, HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. We are starting with some cloud cover and a few light sprinkles out there. As that moves on out, the sunshine returns this afternoon and will be warm, climbing back to 70 degrees after 50s yesterday. Speaking of 50s, we'll drop into the mid-50s for lows tonight and then back to 70 tomorrow. Now tomorrow, much like today, we'll start with cloudy skies and a sprinkle or even an isolated thunderstorm, but sunshine for the afternoon.
The Sports Shop is presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Service. Alsco's first aid service is great for office buildings, restaurants, automotive facilities, or anywhere emergencies can happen. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's alsco.com to learn more about what they can provide for your business.
Top of the morning to you. It's Throwback Thursday. We're going to do it, make it do what it do. That's right. You listen to DL Reese with an S. For the Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. Making it. It's going to be a lot of fun today on this Throwback Thursday, people. Can roll with me. I appreciate you. Let's go. I found the love provides the key. I lost the heart and souls of you and me. See that throwback right there? Love will learn to sing a song. Love is written in stone. Every man I meet in walking time, bump along. Bump along, bump on. Love will come and take you home. Written in stone. Top of the morning to you. Good morning, A-Town. How you doing this morning on this Throwback Thursday, man? What's going on with you?
Doing well, feeling good.
Doing well, feeling good. Man, a few words, but many, many talents. I tell you, that is Alex, man, who's been rocking with us, doing a great job, making it all happen. The man, he knows how the sausages are made, if you will, and doing a great job there, man. We're getting it in big time. Unbelievable things happen. Again, I'm 1,000% right, like I'm typically is. Not all the time, but most of the time. And I'm gonna chat with you about what I'm referring to, because a lot of things happening in the association. That's the National Basketball Association. Several things are happening, and today is the trade deadline, the 6th, which is today. I think it's 3 or 4 o'clock, maybe something like that. But there's a lot of movement going on. A lot of people, changing zip codes. Some for the better, some for the worse. It's some people leaving the United States, going to Canada. Oh, that's another topic. No. Actually, the association. That's what's going on. So you got to keep your head on the swivel, because it's a lot of movement happening here in the association. Then I'm talking about that. Then I'm talking about somebody said, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, maybe 2 months ago. Everybody thought I had lost my mind. Still think I'm crazy when I made statements about the Duke basketball team, when I made statements about the best player in the country. Everybody still think I'm crazy about what I said. But this team is incredible that's happened over in Durham. I mean, they played Syracuse, and it was like men playing boys last night. it's just the Duke Blue Devils. I don't know. I don't know what do you do. They have so much talent. They're clicking at the right time. They had a former player, former Syracuse player, that now plays for Duke, going back home for the first time, and Brown, and they were just, I don't know. Here's a guy, diehard Carolina fan, but I'm a basketball fan too.
That part.
And it's to watch the efficiency of a team playing last night was phenomenal. I mean, seriously, I'm not making. I mean, it was great basketball, not good basketball, but great basketball. Sharing the ball, playing defense, making it hard for the other team down to get the ball past half court. A big guy in the middle, a power forward, great guards. James, football player playing point guard, just and I'm telling you, I mentioned Brown and James. These guys, they weren't even part of the doggone top recruiting class coming out of high school. So when you look at that in totality, that's a sign of a good basketball program. And I said this, fam, a few weeks ago. This could be probably the best team they ever had. Y'all, people think I'm crazy. People said, yeah, man, are you serious? I can't wait to talk to you about this today.
One thing that was interesting, he hasn't had a lot of big games, but Proctor woke
up.
Mm-hmm. And that's scary. So now everybody woke.
Right. You know what? I'm getting to the point where I don't like that word no more. No, seriously. Because it
on
made,
the other side of
right.
Mm-hmm.
People made sense during the BLM, and all. It just made so much sense. Now people, they've taken it and flipped it to something that's negative. So I don't like using that word no more. But anyway, I get it.
Okay, he's coming back into his own. He's playing like he used to play.
Right, exactly.
He's contributing to the team.
Yep. And the best player in the country, he only had 11 points last night. You would think he had 1,000.
Right.
But let's say it's like, I mean, so, and he eventually, potentially to be the best player that ever played there. People, again, I said two things. This could be the best Duke team that ever played in Cameron. This could be the best player ever played in Cameron. I'm still sticking to that, and I'm looking pretty good. I'm trending.
Hashtag.
Reese is right. I'm trending that way. But it was just, it was a major. It was a major display of talent. I was sitting there watching. I said, "This is really, really good." Is Syracuse really that bad? It wasn't about Syracuse.
I was gonna say
it was about how efficient, like a well-oiled machine that the Blue Devils playing. It was just.
And how they bounced back, because they were slow in the first half. That's what made Syracuse look the way they did.
I forgot the game was coming on at 7. I just started watching games around
sluggish.
Yeah, I just started watching games around 7:45 or so. But the second half was just it was perfect. Those guys, I mean, they have everything you want in a basketball team. They have athleticism. They can shoot the basketball. They have size. Mm-hmm. They have youth, and they have veteran leadership. With the three guys coming in, I don't think the guy from Purdue even played last night. I don't remember seeing him, but I mean, they got guys. Let me tell you how good this team is. And then because it's hurt me to even talk about it.
It's kind of a little hard.
The number 31st. So the ESPN comes out. Okay, was he number 8 or 31? Anyway, in the top 100 players, there's a guy that's from Virginia. He's the 31st player ranked in the top 100. He probably played 2 minutes the whole year for Duke. He's on Duke team, you never know it.
And he's ranked.
So my point
31.
is, so out of 100 people, he's ranked 31. Can start from probably any other team.
Right.
And I remember going to the first game I saw him. We came in the game. I'm like, who is this dude? And you see his eyes. His eyes were like he saw a deer in the headlights. And I said, oh, he must be a freshman. He can't break the line. He can't break The only time he came in the game is when it was like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. They was up by 100. I mean, so that tells you how talented this team is. Mm-hmm. And again, I think talent. I don't. X's and O's can make you a great coach. So talent really make you a great coach when you win. But it's always a challenge for a great coach or a good coach just to manage all that talent. And John Shaw's doing a really good job with that. So it's I don't know. It's crazy.
Looking pretty on the other side.
Right. Well, I mean,
who's gonna beat them at this point in ACC?
They may not lose again.
I mean, I think Saturday probably will be the toughest for Bennett.
Yeah,
not
what I saw. Nah.
Not in the second half, but if they come out like they did in the first half.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I just think they made it come in last night said the only reason Carolina came back within 20-something because Duke just got bored.
Wow.
I said, but that says a lot about the Carolina program.
Wow.
I mentioned Malik Brown going back home to play for Syracuse. Here's John Shaw quickly talking about Malik Brown.
Malik has changed our team dramatically. I mean, Malik is the ultimate teammate. He's incredibly unselfish. He's been everything we could ask for and more. And he's not going to blow you away with his scoring, but that's not what he does. He's a menace on the defensive end. His passing, his energy, he led us in rebounding tonight. And he showed also we had some different lineups, not having Mason, hurts, but it also we had to look at some different lineups, and him, along with Kmac or Pat, was a good look for us tonight. So I think we found something there as well.
Brown is a big defensive weapon.
Yeah, he's very quick with his hands. Mm-hmm. He's get a lot of deflections. He's very active defensively. He just, they got the thing that you need in a basketball team. They got it. They got size. They got veteran leadership at the point guard with James, who this is like his 6th year.
Yeah.
I mean, he came from Tulane, and they got a big guy. They got the most talented guy. So they really shouldn't lose. I'll put it that way. They have no reason to lose if they play the way they're supposed to play. I can't see nobody stop nobody. But that's just me. Anyway, A-Town, what we got, man, on this Throwback Thursday?
Are we predicting championship?
Yeah. I applied for my Final Four thing yesterday.
Yours?
Yeah. Why? What do you mean by that?
1, 2, 3.
But you're not going to the Final Four. You told me that, right?
Yeah.
What we got here? Because she look at me like I'm crazy.
The Sports Shop Radio Show with Reese and Kmac will recognize and highlight African-American individuals who have achieved in their respective fields and or paved the way for others during our Salute to Champions program during the month of February. The individual areas that will be recognized are in the areas of education, business, politics, community, sports, and entertainment. Individuals recognized should have some association with the state of North Carolina. If you'd like to attend the event, email us at info@thesportshopradio.com.
Or call us at 919-890-6200. Things are kind of filled up. You better call because we want to say, no, we don't want to turn you away. Mm-mm. So give us a call, 919-890-6200. Alice answers the phone. Tell them you want to attend the Salute the Champions event, and we'll make sure we lock you in.
Yes, leave your email.
That's exactly right. On the other side, we get back. I told y'all, we're going to talk a little association. I told y'all that you had to wait a couple of days to see really how all this thing is going to fall out. And that's what's going on. We'll explain that much more. And we'll find out what year we're throwing the bat to. Next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. Tonight's forecast calls for Hurricanes hockey.
Now Svechnikov ties out front for Stoll. They score! The captain ties it at 2!
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 7. Puck drop at 7:30.
Ball with the redirect. Here come the hits! Stoll, the deflection out in front. Carolina 5-3.
On your exclusive home for the Carolina Hurricanes, 99.9 The Fan.
John Forsland here for my friends at Buffalo Brothers. You know the big game is right around the corner, and it's time to start thinking about big game parties. Don't be that guy that doesn't get the best wings in town. So order your wings today from Buffalo Brothers. Come and get Buffalo Brothers Big Game Special. 2 large pizzas and 20 wings for just $50. That's food for the whole family at more than 20% off. But remember, order today as pickup times fill up fast. Buffalo Brothers. Oh man, now I want wings.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
Pam Thompson-Smith, and we are with Dr. Stroman. So tell us, Dr. Stroman, what are you up to in the new year?
I'm excited. I'm fired up about Race Realities Costa, as in I am encouraging men of color to go to Costa Rica for a leadership immersion like no other. Well, it starts with thinking about your purpose and where you're going, where you've been, but also being in a space where men are learning and sharing with one another. Everything from faith to family to business to relationship to money, all of those things. I think going to Costa Rica, the magical place of healing, because we are going to have some fun now, but I just have amazing facilitators, licensed therapists, leaders in their professions, and we're going to guide and we're going to coach. I'm encouraging everyone to go to racerealities.com to check us out. We've got 2 retreats this year in May and in October. Yes, let's do it. Lead, liberate, and love.
Hi, this is Phil Ford. Did you know that Allsco invented the restaurant uniform rental industry? Allsco offers a wide variety of chefware for any type of restaurant. From fine dining to fast casual, we can outfit your staff in chef coats, cook shirts, and pants. Not only that, but we can clean and press them every week to ensure your staff looks as good as your food. Call 800-408-0208 or visit allsco.com. That is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
Injured in a motorcycle accident? Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS before you call your insurance company. The insurance company wants to pay you the least amount possible. Law Tigers are riders too, so we understand what your bike and gear are worth and what you're going through after an accident. Your case evaluation is always free, and we don't get paid until your case settles. Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, North Carolina's motorcycle lawyers. Law Tigers is a network of independent law firms who are members of the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Law Tigers is not a law firm.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services Program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
Reese and Kmac covering sports the real way fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
That Bobby Brown. should have played that yesterday.
On his birthday.
On his birthday. He's 56 years old. 55 or 56. I think 56. I mean, Bob Brown was hot, boy. The guy probably going crazy now here in this one. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Like right here on my shirt. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. I'm DL Reese with us. Rock with the lovely and talented Pam Smith the Fern.
Good morning.
8-Town Behind the Glass, 919-890-6200. Rock with us on 99.9 HD2, 620 A in the Buzz, 104.5 FM. Yeah, that's how you get with us. Also, streaming live on WILSportsFan.com, and more importantly, we're streaming live on YouTube. Sports Shop, Reese Kmac, and we got co-hosts out there rocking with us. Appreciate you guys rolling with us always. We love the communication, the banter back and forth, all that stuff you guys bring to the table. So we really, really, really do appreciate that. Real talk. Okay, we got Chuck calling in right now. Chuck, what you got real quick? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to be quick, but this is something you all want to know about. This young man's coming to your area to play football for the University of North Carolina. He's from Monroe. Jalen Nichols out of Neville High School. He signed yesterday. He's a running back. He's one of Bill Belichick's signees, and I'm going to tell you, he's from the school that's a storied high school program here in Monroe, Louisiana, which produced Bobby Brister, who played on back-to-back championship teams, the Broncos, Kavante Turpin, the current Dallas Cowboys, and also Larry Anderson. Yeah, Larry Anderson played on the back-to-back Super Bowl championship teams with the Pittsburgh Steelers out of Louisiana Tech, Terry Bradshaw's alma mater. And Larry Anderson was cornerback and kick returner on those teams. And I just want to let you know what Neville High School is all about. And let me tell you, Jalen Nichols is coming to your area, and I want to reach out to him so he'll know who you all are. So he'll know there's a black media outlet there in the area coming to the RTP area. I'm going to land on that one.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate that. Make sure you send him the link. Let him know that we would love to talk to him, man. Hey, we appreciate you. Chuck, take care.
I'll be out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Great conversing with you all. I wish you all the best.
You too. Have a good one.
Same to you. Okay. Yeah. So I told you we was I guess again this is deadline NBA. The association's deadline is today.
It's today, right?
Yeah. And a lot of people was going crazy, including myself, on the blockbuster trade. Sending Luka over to the Lakers and bringing AD to the Dallas Mavericks and all that. Now I was like, well, how can Luka and Kmac play together?
You said that,
I said they play the same position. Mm-hmm. I said Kmac was the rookie that's doing well from Tennessee. That's Allen from Durham's guy. And I said just wait because it's gonna be other movement going on. People complain about the fact they sent AD away so they don't have a center. So I said, I thought that was interesting. But now, as we find out that right down the street from where we are right now, not a little right down the street, but in the same, right down 85, the Charlotte Hornets play. They did a deal with the Hornets last night where they said center Mark Williams from the Hornets going to the L.A. Lakers in exchange for Kmac and Cam Reddish, who played his college basketball right here in Durham. So, so this interesting. So his Shams Serrania talking about the Lakers trade for the Hornets. Mark Williams.
Another big Lakers trade. They've traded Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, a 2031 first-round pick, and a 2030 pick swap, all to the Charlotte Hornets for Mark Williams. And if you don't watch the Charlotte Hornets, Mark Williams is an athletic 7'2", rising big man. He really fits the profile of the type of player that we've seen Luka Doncic thrive with, the Derek Lively's of the world. And I think they are really excited in Los Angeles about that fit. A true center now. We've been talking about it. Anthony Davis, actually, before he got traded, talked about how the Lakers probably needed a 5 addition. The Lakers have been searching for one since last summer, Scott, and they finally found one. This is a guy that could pair with Luka Doncic really for the next 8 to 10 years.
And then, of course, Luka, Mark Williams, LeBron. I mean, it makes.
How you like that move?
I like the move. It makes a whole lot of sense because I thought that you had two guys playing the same position, and and Luka was going to get all that time. So that meant that Kmac was going to be out in terms of playing time. So he gets a chance, play in Charlotte, and Cam Reddish comes back. It's interesting, though, as I go through all this conversation, and it kind of speaks, quite honestly, this way it used to be back in the day for Carolina, way back in the day. But when you're talking about the coach of the Lakers played for Duke.
Right.
Mar Williams coming in with the Duke. The guy they traded for going to Charlotte, Cam Reddish, with the Duke. And this other guy, Brandon Ingram, who they traded from New Orleans, who hadn't played since December. New Orleans Pelicans traded him to the Toronto Raptors. He went to Duke. So it's a whole lot of Duke stuff going on.
A lot of Duke stuff.
Yeah.
The other thing that made it a very attractive or good move for the Lakers is that Williams is still on his rookie deal, so he's fairly pretty cheap, which leaves they still have a lot of flexibility in their cap. So we might see something else later today.
Oh wow, that's really okay. Well, there you go. Some more other.
They got some more money.
Yeah.
If they see any other needs.
Yeah, this next deal I think is stupid. This deal that I'm going to mention now, I think is absolutely stupid. Where the Golden State Warriors are traded for Jimmy Butler. I don't think Jimmy Butler is all that anyway. But here were his shams again talking about on what they got. I guess Jimmy Butler. Oh, talks about the Jimmy Butler deal getting done. Let's take a listen.
This all started 2 months ago when the Heat started really listening to offers for Jimmy Butler, and Butler was open to win-now trade destinations. And the writing was really on the wall. Pat Riley had his press conference after the season, and both sides were really looking for a move. And obviously the saga that we saw took place over the coming 2 months after that spoke for itself. There were several teams in play here this entire time, but really from the beginning of this process, the Phoenix Suns and Golden State Warriors were the two teams most in touch with the Miami Heat on trying to figure out a package. And what Miami really wanted were shorter-term contracts or a player like Andrew Wiggins who satisfied exactly what they needed.
And that's what I'm a little concerned about. So they get Jimmy Butler. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they give up. Yeah, I just saw another one. Oh, wow. They give up Andrew Wiggins.
Which is a good one.
Andrew Wiggins is a really good one and was coming to his own. I mean, he's played for a while, but he fit really well with them.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Anderson, they call it slow-mo Kyle. This is a guy, he takes forever to shoot a shot. But he's solid, though. Then I ain't know this one. P.J. Tucker played for them? I didn't know P.J. I had no idea.
He's still in the game.
He's still in the game. Like this, like some. I almost said some real stupid. But anyway. Okay, maybe PJ came from another. I don't know. Okay, it's a 4-team deal. Okay, but anyway, the Heat, the Warriors get Jimmy Butler. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 other situations happen because of the Butler going to because it was 4 teams in. So that's what the Heat got. Jimmy Butler going to the Warriors. Then the Utah Jazz received Dennis Schroeder, who he on this like his 18th team. I think probably he on more teams than Chucky Brown played for. Then the Detroit Pistons received Lindy Waters III, whoever that is, and Josh Richardson. Never heard of. You heard of Josh Richardson, A-Time?
Yep.
But who did he play for? College.
He's been around in college.
Yeah,
I don't know in college.
See, that's how I know players now because I don't follow the league that much.
Right.
Is Jimmy Butler that good?
I don't know. It seems like Draymond Green is very excited about it.
What he said?
He has a.
I don't know why they're gonna get to fighting there in practice. They pretty much the same person.
He has a winning, and then he used the F word pedigree, and that's he says, and that will trump any potential fit issues. So I guess he knew what you were gonna say before you said it.
I don't think it'll make a difference. I really don't. I think I saw that one. I was like, why?
And it must be that, and Jimmy must really want to be there because he had been saying that he didn't want like a long extension or anything. I guess he just want a 3-4 month rental because he didn't want to be. But he did do a $111 million extension contract, which will keep him there to 26-27.
Oh wow, okay. We're gonna talk more about this. Hey, Tom, what year we throwing it back to and why, real quickly?
Just playing Bobby Brown songs.
Okay, there you go. Okay, well, that's a good answer. Hey, what we got? Talk to me.
Hey there, Sports Shop listeners. It's time to step up our game for the Durham Public Schools Foundation. We're shining the spotlight on this incredible nonprofit dedicated to ensuring every student in DPS thrives thanks to the power of our united community. You can make a big play by donating or volunteering. Your support is a game changer our students need, helping to provide the resources and opportunities they deserve. Take action today by visiting bullcityschools.org. Whether you're giving a little or giving a lot, sign up to volunteer or spreading the word, you're making a difference. Together we can achieve amazing things for our students. Durham Public Schools Foundation and Sports Shop listeners, let's team up for our kids.
When we get back, man, we'll have a conversation with C.L. Brown, talk about ACC, or talk about basketball in general across the globe. Next on the Sports Shop, let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
The Adam Gold Show.
I know the Hurricanes got Mikko Rantanen, an amazing player, Taylor Hall, who looks like he's really going to help him out. But before we put Carolina in the Stanley Cup favorite category, we need to know that Sebastian Aho is going to be the Sebastian Aho from last year and the year before, and that Andrei Svechnikov is going to do his thing, and we need to know that the goaltending is going to hold up. If those things happen, absolutely the Hurricanes are favored.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan. Kudos, Carl. You've always had a need for speed, racing anything with wheels, yelling out 3, 2, 1 at every traffic light. But this time, you've taken your power obsession to the next level. By purchasing this electric vehicle, you've given yourself instant torque that blows your old launch times away, which will keep you saying, woo-wee, every time you punch the pedal. Good for your adrenaline, great for the planet. That's the power of EV. Sponsored by the NC Clean Energy Technology Center and the North Carolina Association of Broadcasters in cooperation with this station.
Can your heating and air system handle the winter chill? Call Newcomb & Company to ensure your system is running at peak performance. As a Comfort Contract customer, you'll get priority service and a 15% discount on all HVAC and plumbing service calls and repairs. Newcomb & Company, your independent trained dealer, has proudly served our community for more than 70 years, delivering reliable comfort and peace of mind. Call 919-862-3000 or visit newcombandcompany.com. Newcomb & Company, your comfort is our business.
What could you do with an extra $75,000 right now, or even a couple $100,000? If you own a home, you can get that money in less than a week with Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Loan Pronto is the leader in quickly converting your home equity into cold, hard cash. You can pay off all your credit cards or start that home remodel. Loan Pronto has several easy options to let you access the cash from your home. There's virtually no paperwork, no cumbersome process, no junk fees, and often no appraisal. Listen, the average homeowner now has over $300,000 in equity. That's your money. Use it. One client got $150,000 out and paid off all their credit cards, 2 car loans, and a personal loan, cutting their monthly expenses by $1,500. You can get approved in as little as 1 day. So act now with no hard credit pull up front. LoanPronto.com, 919-381-1760. Get the money you need for anything. 919-381-1760, LoanPronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
The law offices of Gregory and L. Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
Dear hero, whoever you are, thank you for donating plasma. My body literally gave up on me. Receiving plasma treatments was, to me, hope. Now that I'm out of the wheelchair, I love going on walks, swimming. Those were some of the things I was told that I would never be able to do.
I have swells all up and down my arms or my legs, my hands.
I could have an airway swell, and that's life-threatening. I haven't had any attacks in about 3 months since trying it. It's crazy because it was daily that I'd have these, and it's just gone.
Because of you, I can walk again.
Because of you, I feel amazing.
Giving equals living. Give plasma. Replenish the supply. Make an appointment to give today by visiting hhs.gov/giveplasma. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
What is dedication?
My daughter is biological and my son is adopted. I love them both so much. From the morning when you wake up to putting them to bed at night and every moment in between. I think a parent's job is to protect our children, but also prepare them for the world so they become good, kind human beings.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
If you see something, why do you say something?
I see safe for my friends.
For my community.
For everyone here. We all have something worth protecting, a why that unifies us. Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
This hour of Buzz Sports Radio is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, injury lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
They score!
Reese and Kmac covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRL Sports Plus TV.
Now that's what I call some two-whoppers in the back right there. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Reese and Kmac. I'm G.R. Reese. Walking with Kmac and the lovely Pamson Smith. The firm, you got 8 times behind the glass. We're getting the in 919-890-6200. Well, you know what time it is. This time each and every Thursday, we rock and roll with a guy that knows what's going on, has his hands and pulse on what's going on in college basketball and college sports in general. Here's C.L. Brown. Welcome to the Sports Shop, C.L. What's going on, man? How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. Good people.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, you know, I made some comments last week or a couple of weeks ago. You know, he already know where I'm going with this. And you thought I had some of my coffee that morning because I was saying something crazy. But I'm telling you, as I look at that unbelievable performance last night. Again, this is just from a basketball fan and just watching the games for a long time. It was just phenomenal. The Duke Blue Devils, how they just totally dice and really just manhandle Syracuse, which was not a good basketball team, but just how they did it. It wasn't about Syracuse, it was about Duke Blue Devils, and they got a guy scoring 11 points. And you think he'd score more than that, but how impactful he was. So you want to recap? You want to back up? You want to retreat those little snide comments you made when I said that Duke?
No.
Duke.
Well, first of all, I'm not backtracking on nothing.
He said, just to be clear.
You were putting Cooper Flagg in.
Yes.
I mean, I said he was having a great year.
Okay.
I wasn't taking anything away from him, but I'm putting it in the context over the history of the ACC. You was talking all time.
Right.
And I just don't feel like, think about it this way. When Ralph Sampson was winning 3 National Player of the Year awards, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every year, teams were gearing up knowing they had to go against him and they had to find a counter for him.
Yeah.
Every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they were gearing up for that. This is one season he gets to go through. Like, I don't really feel like you can compare errors like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's not getting the same. He'll go through this year, which is a weak ACC.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
One of the weakest years in ACC history. And Duke is doing what they are supposed to do. Like, they're beating bad teams like they're supposed to be beat. You know, they're not. It's not these like 5-point wins or something like that, right? So they're taking care of business, but I still wonder, what's going to happen in the NCAA tournament when it's not a bunch of bad teams and they are playing, they are being challenged more and being put in these late game situations where they have to figure it out. Because when we saw non-conference play, they didn't do so well in some of those late game situations. So, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, Cooper Flagg, I don't need to say it. He's going to be the number one pick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's having a great year. Yeah. But I'm not putting in my pantheon of all-time ACC greatest players, he's not there for me yet.
Okay, so see, I'm going to caveat one thing. See, I don't think I said that. What I said was at that school.
Even at Duke.
Okay. All right. Okay.
He said, I'm standing 10 toes down. I still say what I say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But
and part of that though is based on what he does in the postseason.
Yeah.
Like it's not just about having a great regular season when you're at Duke. Like it's about leaving your imprint, leaving a legacy. And so we'll see how it turns out.
And be honest with you, you're definitely probably right than not, because it's a long season, and I saw Paulo Baccaro, and I thought he's still my guy. He's a great pro, but what happened in the postseason? Nothing too. I think Carolina got him in the postseason. So, but anyway, we're talking to CL Brown. We rock with CL, and the ACC. We getting down to crunch time now, man, and. I saw NC State take an L last night. People want to get rid of Hubert Davis. I mean, it's getting out of control. And your Louisville crew,
wow,
they lost one, but they bounced back. So talk about what's happened up in Louisville.
Yeah, well, I think it was. I was waiting for a letdown game for Louisville, and they kind of had it in that Georgia Tech game in the sense that they were up 11 at halftime. I think their biggest lead that game was 13. Mm-hmm. And they got in a position where I think based on their earlier games in the ACC, they thought that it was over, and they just didn't close out well. And you kind of saw it at the end of the Wake Forest win that they had. They were up 29 on Wake, and there were some spots late in the last 5 minutes where Pat Kelsey really got into them on the sideline because they had kind of lost focus. Wake ended up dressing up to score, and it was only a 13-point win by the end of it. But you saw hints that they kind of would take their foot off the gas, so to speak, late, and I think that happened against Georgia Tech. But they rectified that last night at Boston College and didn't allow that to happen.
Yeah.
And I'll be going. This is like the only road game I've done for Louisville. I'll be coming next week when they play at NC State, which on paper isn't a game that you think I'd be coming to, but
come on down here.
Oh, CL's gonna be okay.
We gotta check. Come on in. Come early. Come in that morning.
He ain't gonna get up early for us.
We are talking.
The funny thing too, though, is last night. So Wake beat Stanford, and
I saw that.
NC State lost to Cal. Did anybody stay up to watch those games?
Not that last one. No.
At my age, I get up in the middle of the night because and so I woke up and I saw.
Oh wow!
I woke up and I said, "That's State playing."
Yeah. Because it didn't start till like 11, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? I tell you one thing. When I saw the Wake game, people don't realize that the center for Stanford. Who I think is going to play in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's legit.
Yeah, he's straight legit. Guess where he wanted to come to school last year?
I'm assuming
do I have the color?
Carolina.
This color right here?
He was coming. He was coming Harrison Ingram because they played together at Stanford. He was coming to Chapel Hill. Can you just imagine? Because we're going through a whole lot down here, CL. But can you just imagine that guy playing for Carolina this year?
Wow.
Just think about that.
There's a long list
of
potential transfers that seem interested in Carolina that are playing elsewhere right now and really would have helped this team. But here we are with this team,
Here we are. That's a great segue. We're talking to CL Brown with the Louisville Courier. To my question, CL, coming off of the weekend game, with Duke. Do you see a turnaround for Carolina? Kmac seems to think that it's possible.
No, Kmac, Kmac, you know what he's doing. So
Yeah.
don't even fall to that, man.
But
I can't believe
it is
that,
a lot going on here, CL. So what do you think about with Carolina? You know, a lot of people are giving the coach a hard time. Coach should be gone. What do you think it will take here?
He does need to be uncomfortable right now because you can't relish in what's going on. Like, you can't just sit as this is the status quo. Like, this is okay. This isn't okay. This is not an okay season for Carolina basketball, especially given Hubert's track record, this on again, off again, with how the seasons have gone. And really that first year didn't really get good until the last part, late January through February.
Right.
When things kind of click for them. So, but missed the tournament his second year. They're on track right now to, they're a bubble team, and I would say if the tournament started today, they'd miss it. So, Hubert, it seems like he's saying the right things, like, when he said that he needed to get a general manager, which I think is the right move, and I think that would be very beneficial. And he's going to have to shake up what the model of quote unquote Carolina basketball is moving forward, or at least the quote unquote Carolina way is moving forward.
That's right.
I think he's going to have to adapt to modern times, if you will, with that. But I don't see it. I don't see it turning around this season. But the funny thing to me, which I can't understand, I felt like they were playing better earlier in the year, and I really feel like they've regressed. And I think some of it is like Jalen Withers doesn't seem like he can get on the court now, and he is who he is. I'm not saying he's the answer, but he's bigger. He gives more size to the lineup. He is experienced. Sometimes you wonder about his experience because he still makes plays that you're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, exactly.
But even with that formula, I felt like they were more competitive. They were a second half team for sure, but I felt like just the mixing and matching of lineups and how he's using people right now, it's not working. And I think Elliot Cadeau too, he's definitely regressed from, at least how I projected him to be this year. Those 5 turnovers early in that Duke game were horrible. You know what I mean?
They were really horrible, yes.
For that game and that situation. So he's got to be better for them. Or he don't need to play. But that's a thing with Hubert Davis. I feel like he stays loyal to a fault. And you can go back to like Pete Nance. Like, I think he stays loyal to who his quote unquote guys and veterans and who's played to a fault. So we'll see how it shakes out for Carolina, but they got work to do just to get in the NCAA tournament right now.
We're talking with CL Brown, as always. CL Brown's, we're talking a little ACC basketball, and I agree with everything you just said about Carolina basketball. You're 100% spot on. So how many times has that happened?
I think this is like 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Centers around when you're talking about Carolina.
Anything that's negative about Carolina, he'll agree with every damn thing you say.
He's like, you're spot on.
I mean, I'm just saying, he said it so eloquently. I mean, I don't know.
He does say it a lot better. I mean, the way he says it, not better, but he swings it. You could almost think it's positive.
Listen,
when you say it,
all I know is
totally sarcastic.
Look, it is not. All I know is I knew I was out of my league when I turned on CNN one day and I said, Louisville, CL Brown. I'm like, what the hell? I said, this dude on national TV. I said, I better start calling him by his real name.
I don't know it.
He ain't gonna tell you either.
I only know CL.
I said, I can't be disrespectful no more. But you know what, CL, you always give it to me. I love it. I'm looking for the ACC surprise.
Yeah.
Go make it, get it into the tournament. Who's on the radar? That's what I need to know.
Good question.
This year?
Oh, wow.
Wow. That ain't good.
Coming up late.
No, it's not good. It's not good. I don't think there will be any surprises this year in the ACC. I think at this point, I think only 4 teams are getting in.
And your 4 is
Duke, Clemson, Louisville, and
Wake Forest, maybe
a to-be-determined 4th team. It could be Wake. It could be Carolina. I think maybe the surprise would be if Stanford played their way in, because I don't think they're that far off.
So Stanford, they're good.
Pitt is kind of right there too.
Oh yeah, Pitt.
You know this game, Pitt and Carolina, is going to be big on Saturday.
Yeah,
because the winner kind of gets a leg up in that, especially if it's Pitt and they can have the sweep of Carolina. But yeah, it's going to be slim pickings, man. It's
okay. Remind me not to talk to you early in the morning.
I thought SMU might creep in there.
Yeah.
I still kind of feel like SMU is not as good as some of their metrics say they are.
Okay.
But, you know, maybe they got a shot too.
All right, CL. Appreciate you, man. Maybe next week, give us some good news. I don't know. Hey, have a good one, man. We got to go. We got game day coming up. Take care.
Good.
He's somewhere, someplace, somehow. He's game day Charlie. Let's rock with it. Let's go right now.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Good morning, my
What's
friend.
up, Game Day?
Game day. What's up, game day?
Game day.
Good morning, Pam. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Did you tell the guys who you met on Saturday?
I did. I told the guys. I put it on Facebook. My picture. They took not the guys, but my Facebook family. Some of them took my Carolina card. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Man, I got a picture with the GOAT. I got a chance to talk to the GOAT." And the GOAT said, "I know who the sports shop is."
Exactly.
But all of that happened because of Game Day Charlie. Because I didn't tell y'all this because he wanted me to wait when he was on the air. As I'm walking up, Coach K is giving him the, when you see a king and you bow down. That's what Coach K was doing to Game Day Charlie. And I could only get my camera up for the end of it. So by the time I got my camera to do the video, he was bowing all the way down.
He bowed down to Game Day.
Game Day Charlie. Yes, he did.
Game Day.
We call him, he said, obviously Game Day is the legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Game Day is the GOAT.
Good job, Game Day. Good job, Game Day. Way to show her how it's really done, Game Day. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. I was like, this is the man. And then he introduced me because he doesn't get up and talk to many people, as you guys know, when he's sitting there. Yeah. But because Game Day gave me credibility. And then with the sports shop name, man. I got a little brief moment in a picture.
Good job, Game Day.
Well, thank you, Game Day. But
well, I just wanted, just doing my part, that's all. But
doing my part.
As CL was saying, it's a big game for Carolina coming up on Saturday against Pitt, and then right after that, they got to get back on the horse on Monday to go down to Clemson. So this is going to be a tough 2-day turnaround here. But they've had a week to kind of, boil things over and see what's what and everything. So we'll see, if anything different we will see on Saturday at home against Pitt.
Oh, wow, man. Oh, well, Game Day, did you see your squad? Your squad play last night? I
was watching it, and then I fell asleep. When the West Coast game starting at 11 o'clock, I fell asleep around after halftime. Then when I woke up, it was
135-2.
It was 10 seconds to go in the game. It was like, oh, man. So State lost again, the 7th in a row, to Cal. And so they have squarely cemented themselves into the bottom 3. And so I hate to say that, for State fans, but that's the reality we live in. Miami State and Boston College. Those are the solid 3. And those 3, if the ACC tournament were to start today, they would not be in it. The ACC champs will not be in the ACC tournament.
Wow.
Well, and at this point, the way that they're playing and the shots they're taking and just the breakdowns on defense. Like I literally watched the first 4 minutes, I said, "Oh hell, man, I ain't watching this." I said, "Man, I'm not watching this." It was literally just like watching, like the same way I was watching the Duke game. I looked at it, I said, "Oh man, I ain't this there ain't no competition here. There's nothing to see here."
Wow.
I said, let me see what Kay Cedric is doing out here in Texas, and see what the Longhorns can do. Let me switch over.
Anyway, game day, go ahead, real quick, game day. What we got?
No, just real quick. Wake Forest won. They were out in California also. They played Stanford, and they won 79-73. So that gives Wake Forest a little leg up here. Yeah. As we head on down the stretch here.
Speaking of coming down the stretch, we're definitely in the heart of February. Really determines what's going to happen in March and April, so we'll see. Hey, Game Day, appreciate you as always, brother. We got to roll. DR Reese, Kmac, Pantos, Mr. Firm.
Let's get it, people.
A-Town on the. Let's rock.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Looking at both UNC and NC State basketball this year, it has to be more than just you look good when you hit shots. The coaching, both Hubert Davis and Kevin Keatts, have to figure out a way to put their team into better positions rather than just hoping the players can knock down the shots in tougher positions. It's not great coaching if someone hits a fadeaway three.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan. Organize easy. Organize tough. Customize your work truck or van with upfit solutions from Van Products. Steel and aluminum shelving, toolboxes, data files, cabinets, drawers, conduit carriers, ladder racks, everything safe and secure. Everything built as unbreakable as you by Adrian Steel. Backed by the best warranty in the business. 3 years, 36,000 miles. Everything custom installed by Van Products so you know it's done right. From a single work rig to a fleet, choose custom installed upfit solutions from Van Products.
This is Gordon Miller with Miller Lending in Cary, and I have a question. When it comes time to buy a house, do you just look at one? Probably not. So when it comes time to working with a lender, multiple surveys have shown that borrowers who requested multiple quotes were far more likely to receive better terms when compared to those who likely only spoke to one. So why Miller Lending? As a mortgage broker, we're not limited to only one lender, as is the case with your bank. We act as more of a one-stop shop. With access to over 24 lenders, it's not uncommon to receive multiple bids for your mortgage. Recently, we've saved numerous homeowners upwards of $10,000 or more in closing costs for the same interest rate they'd been quoted. Now, while you may think all lenders are the same, they aren't. So whether it's a no closing cost purchase, our highly competitive FHA, VA, or jumbo rate, see why thousands of satisfied clients have chosen Miller Lending as their lender for life. 919-447-3377. Or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2502146.
Hi, I'm Earl Reese with the S, here to discuss a topic that literally is near and dear to my heart. About 5 years ago, I underwent heart bypass surgery to remove blockages and improve my overall cardiovascular health. My experience highlights the importance of heart health, and I wanted to list my top 10 steps we can all take to protect our hearts. Number 1, stay active. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. Number 3, quit smoking. Number 4, manage stress. Number 5, monitor your health. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, limit your alcohol intake. Number 8, get enough sleep. Number 9, stay hydrated. Number 10, know the signs: chest pains, shortness of breath, and dizziness, and seek medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. My personal story is a reminder of the importance of heart health. By taking proactive steps, we can all work towards a healthier heart and a longer, more fulfilling life. Let's go.
Quality healthcare rental services can raise the image of your entire facility. When you use top quality linens and uniforms from Alsco, you can be assured you will receive industry certified, hygienically clean, quality linens with every delivery, saving your facility money in the long run while enhancing your facility's professional reputation. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's ALSCO.com to learn more.
As you go about your daily life, look closer. As you gather with family and friends, look closer. Right in your community, there are youth who don't have the home, warmth, and healing you have. So, look closer. Every year across America, a staggering 4.2 million youth are homeless or trafficked. Covenant House is the national leader providing safe housing for youth, 50 years strong. Tonight, 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed. And tomorrow, they will wake up surrounded by love. Every youth who walks into Covenant House gets clean clothes, hot meals, medical care, and a safe place to sleep 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in sites across America to help them fulfill the great promise of their lives. So, look closer at Covenant House and help us fight youth homelessness. To help or get help, go to covenanthouse.org.
The next disaster is coming. Make a plan. Keep extra medication on hand. Make copies of important documents. Stay informed and be ready. Learn more at americares.org/send-us-in.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Getting hurt in a car wreck comes with all kinds of stress and frustration. But when you call me, I'll be on top of all of it. So all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. A couple sprinkles this morning, but big changes happening today. We'll see sunshine this afternoon, and temperatures bounce back up to 70 degrees for the high. Overnight tonight, it's mild with temperatures in the mid-50s. Could be a few stray showers tonight and early tomorrow, but again, we'll see sunshine in the afternoon with a high near 70.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The team at Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you're a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
I love it. Come on, people. It don't matter what they tell you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. The King R&B. Bobby Brown. Bobby Beresford Brown, as I've been told. Doing what he does best. Rocking out as always, that is dear Reese.
Good morning, good people.
The GM of all GMs. I don't even know why these people try to be a GM and try to be a general manager and make roster moves. Just call Reese. He already know.
He always right.
He always right. Although, I'm not so sure he saw a trade with Charlotte coming. I know I didn't see that one. I like Charlotte.
It was a good one, though.
I said Charlotte. Look, the Lakers will be back. You know, we Laker fans. You know that, right? You know that?
Well, it's hard to tell that you guys are Laker fans, but then again, with the history of flip-flopping, I can see that soon you'll be back on the Laker bandwagon. So that doesn't surprise me.
She said bandwagon.
Wow.
She said bandwagon.
Instead of staying there through the hard times, through the good and the bad, through the happy and the sad.
Did you call us bandwagon fans?
And then now you could just say my team, my team.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Man, as always, we get a chance to do this on Thursdays. This is a great day. A-Town, what's going on, man? What you got for us back there, man?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, which trade yesterday do you think made both teams better? The Wizards trade with the Bucks. The Warriors trade with the Heat. The Lakers trade with the Hornets, or the Pelicans trade with the Raptors. And there's a 3-way tie between Wizards, Lakers, and Pelicans. So.
Oh, okay. I'll take that, as always. But, man, we get a chance to do this each and every Thursday. This Thursday is no different. We get a chance to dish it up with Dr. Deborah Stroman.
From the basketball court at the University of Virginia to the classroom at UNC Chapel Hill, Dr. Deborah Stroman has it all covered. Now this professor and sports business entrepreneur is about to take you to school. It's time for Dishing It Up with Dr. Stroman and the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Good morning.
What's going on, Dr. Stroman?
Good morning, good people. How are you?
Fantastic.
Doing good.
Good, doing well.
Wishing we were with you.
That part's true.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, there's nothing like New Orleans. What a special city. In fact, I learned that the city is actually older than the United States, the founding. So if you're interested in history, if you're interested in what diversity looks like, if you're interested in picking up 10 pounds in 2 days, if you want some good music, if you have the resources, everyone should visit this amazing city, New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans. She got it right, too. New Orleans, Louisiana. Not New Orleans.
That's right.
Not New Orleans.
Yeah, because they will correct you. They will correct you quickly, or they'll just give you the side eye, right?
Right.
You must be from Boston. You must be from Boston.
But there's so much going on down here and across the sports world. I can't keep up with these NBA trades.
Right.
This is just blowing my mind. But there are a lot of GMs who said, let's just roll the dice and see what happens. But I'm excited about what the second half of the NBA season will look like. If you're not a fan of, NBA pro basketball, now's the time to check in because you're going to see some interesting moves and players jockeying to justify these trades. Yep. But let's talk about Super Bowl spirit. The hype here is pretty mellow so far. I am in, and I'm not going to say the name, but I am staying in the Chiefs Hotel. And the Eagles fans are here. They're repping. I'm seeing a lot of green in the midst of all the red and gold. I have seen a few sightings. I saw Travis Kelce twice, and I did see head coach David Tube for the assistant head coach for the special teams. Very kind, very polite. But I think starting today, you might not see as many players and coaches just floating around. Because, they're used to this. They know the game plan. If you haven't figured it out by now for the vets, you've got a problem. So I think they don't have a problem engaging. They know how to say hello and just keep it moving, put their heads down. Security is wide and deep here.
Wow.
And quite possibly due to the terrorism, act that took place. But there's all levels of law enforcement and military. I've seen the Army, the fatigues, the Army Reserves, local and state police. The city, from taking shared rides, there's no doubt that all the cabbies and drivers are stating that this is really, really on lockdown. Different roads are being blocked off. It's a walking city right now. It's definitely a walking city. There's a lot going on here. Obviously, you've got the NFL with their events that have nothing to do with the game. It's just a good time to bring in your fan base, and families and friends and loved ones can come in and just enjoy all the activities from, I guess you could say emptying your wallet or your purse with all the gear. And then there's activities for the children. I've come down for two reasons. One, just having the feeling that it would be a good city to be in for a Super Bowl. And lo and behold, my Eagles, my hometown team, made it. So I'm excited for that. But also the Black Men's Brain Health Conference, which we've talked about.
Yes.
We had 2 great days. The Sports Spotlight series that I run, we had Reggie Brooks, Quentin Galls, Dr. Herb Martin, all former NFL players. Dr. Herb Martin was actually a basketball player, but he is the team psychologist for the LA Chargers. So their panel was very, very powerful, engaging. And then the women's panel, I had Pat Kendrick, who is the volleyball coach, 23 times Coach of the Year.
Wow.
And a Hall of Fame track athlete at George Mason University as a hurdler. She's the executive director for recreation and athletics at the university. Carmen McZeal, who is a sport performance therapist. Her company's called Edge Sports Counseling. And then Dr. Hagar Elgindy, and she is a Carolina UNC Tar Heel physician. And she is a swimmer, former swimmer, Olympic-level swimmer, and she's doing a lot of work with concussions. And so what an amazing 2 days, speakers talking about Alzheimer's, talking about brain health, talking about Black men and what they go through. And so when the video, when we put it up so that people can actually watch and see what happened, the recordings, the presentations, I'm telling you, this is our 4th year, and I absolutely believe it was one of the best.
Awesome.
I'm really excited that we did it first time at HBCU. We've done Southern Cal, we've done UNLV, we've done Arizona State. But for those who don't know about Xavier University of Louisiana, based here in New Orleans, it's just a wonderful, wonderful university. So I'll pause there and take a breath.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good stuff. We're proud of you for the work that you're doing, and that it's going to continue throughout the year.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
So Dr. Stroh was just talking about that work, just talking about what you guys are doing. Just so give us a little insight on some of the expected outcomes and some things that especially putting that kind of panel, putting that kind of those type of resources together in New Orleans, an expected outcome that you look to kind of get walk away from this weekend.
There is no doubt that the Black community is usually number 1 or number 2 in poor outcomes compared to our white counterparts.
Mm-hmm.
And brain health is one of those diseases that we need to highlight. Alzheimer's is incurable, but actually there are many types of brain dementias. In fact, I learned somewhere between north of 100 to 200 different brain dementias. We know about Alzheimer's. Some people might know about Lewy. Some people might know about the frontal temporal dementia. But we need to talk about this more in our community. We tend to just say, oh, grandpa's, not the way he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mom, is she can't remember this or that. But these are actually diagnosed dementias, and we need to talk about it. We need to learn about it, and we need to get the tools and resources to be better caregivers. Better caregivers. We have many men, many women who are taking care of those who are suffering from brain dementia. And so convening a group of academics, researchers, and community leaders. We had Mr. Servon, who is a platinum Grammy-winning rap artist, take the stage and tell his story about how he took care of his mother. And in fact, the title of his presentation is I Got You. Because she told him, I've always got you. And now here is this gentle bear, large in stature, big in heart, who's telling his story about taking care of his mother as she was losing her ability to cognitive sense to actually recognize reality. So it's just a great mix. We always like to say that it's not an academic conference because we are really bringing in the community to tell their truth, to speak their voice, and bringing in some of the top scientists across the nation and bringing people together to talk about this. Another highlight is we recently partnered with the Police Athletic League. Mr. Chris Hill, who's the national director, we work with a local nonprofit on the ground called Bridges, and we actually have 24 high school students who are so bright. I'm just so impressed with this group. And so they've been engaging. They've been helping out volunteering. They've had some small workshops to talk about sports and health and talking about STEM careers.
That's awesome.
These students are just fired up. They're doing an amazing job. And a big, big salute to PAL, Police Athletic League. They're doing the work. So I'm excited. P&E Players Network event led by Mr. Guy Troop, his 25th year, silver anniversary of bringing former NFL players, former NFL coaches together with vendors. And today's session really focuses on wellness and artificial intelligence. And I will be speaking on a panel with a very distinguished panel, Ken Shropshire. People might know him from his great work at the University of Pennsylvania and Arizona State Global Sports. And Dr. Lori Martin from LSU, wonderful historian. And the panel's being led by Dr. Keith Harrison from DeVos, the University of Central Florida, and Dr. Lapchick's work. And we're going to talk about anti-DEI in sports. So there's a lot going on, and I'm hoping more and more people will make their way over to the PNE today and watch virtually.
Awesome. Well, Dr. Stormy, I just wanted to say to you, happy National Girl and Women in Sports Day.
Yeah.
And see if you had any reflections on that.
Wow.
As you think about then and now.
Yes. It's been a long journey. It's been a beautiful journey. Being a little tomboy and learning and being roughed up by the guys and what that did for me to be able to play in college and then to coach in college and now to be a sport business leader in this space.
Yes.
I'm going to ask people to check out the Women's Sports Foundation. I was blessed to be able to be a part of the writing team for the for a piece that looks at the influence of sports for girls and where that can take you. And not just being a business executive, but in all walks of life, what sports does for girls. And so if you go to the Women's Sports Foundation website, you'll see our groundbreaking report looking at girls in sports and the influence of sports today.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's special.
Outstanding.
That's good stuff.
Dr. Stroman, as always, enjoy. I can't wait to see what gift we get this time from the Super Bowl.
Gosh.
Yeah, we didn't forget. Yeah, we didn't forget. Since we didn't get our national championship gift this year, so,
that's right.
But,
That's
ever since Alabama stopped going every year, it's been year on year off, we haven't really got – because I enjoy my Alabama hats from the national championship games that you always give us, so I love it.
Well,
yes.
let me ask you this. Are you Chiefs or Eagles, or are you neutral?
I would like to see the Chiefs win. Being in the Super Bowl 5 of the last 6 years.
Yes.
And the history that could be made by this team. I'm a fan of historic runs in championships like this that are playing out right before us. So right now I'm leaning toward the Chiefs, but I won't be hurt if Philly wins, but I'm leaning toward the Chiefs.
Yeah, and I'm leaning toward the Chiefs just to make history, but I've gone on record for the past month saying that they would lose by 3.
Yes, you have.
And I saw that same prediction this morning.
Did you really?
It predicted them to win by 3.
Yeah, which is probably going to happen.
So I kind of got to get on the Eagles side, Dr. Stroman. I'm pulling for your home team, just trying to be right.
Well, I'm going for the Chiefs as I've been going for them all season. And so you going for the Chiefs or the Vikings? Because I know that's your team, right?
Oh,
Vikings
wow.
are my team.
No, so
Vikings are my team.
how the hell can you pull for Philadelphia if you're a Vikings
She
fan?
from Philly.
From Philly, the hometown. So if the Vikings played Philly, I would cheer for the Vikings.
Oh,
But
okay.
this is hometown. You got to go with your people.
That's
right.
And Jalen Hurts, for all the black women in the world, we are voting for Jalen Hurts.
That's right.
Because he supports black women.
That's right.
His whole entire advisory
His whole team.
financial marketing. Jalen Hurts respects black women.
Oh, okay. You're right. You're right about that. Yes.
So if all else fails, Dr. Stroh, what you telling me, even if they're not interested in the game, go with Jalen Hurts.
Go with Jalen.
Well, he's also very good eye candy.
Come on.
Ain't nobody asked you all that.
You are so right. Now that you said it, I can say it.
Dr. Stroman, don't be an enabler to Pam. Okay?
I can't say it by myself.
Don't be an enabler to Pam. She doesn't need any additional encouragement.
But
please.
I also wanted to say, Dr. Stroman, if you just happen to get anything, with the Super Bowl on it, with the logo, that would be great if you brought that back to us, because the logo was created by a young black female. And it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I saw that on the
And it's
commercial.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good look.
Yes, it is.
That's good
yes,
look.
it is.
Yeah.
Outstanding, Dr. Stroman. All right, as always. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say I'll be okay if the Chiefs win. I mean, it's amazing. Andy Reid, again, Philadelphia.
Oh, Lord,
but I do want the Eagles to get their ring.
There you go. Okay.
Me too.
All right. Go ACC men, please figure something out. This is just embarrassing. Please,
yes.
Please, coaches, I'm begging you.
She said figure something out.
It's getting
That's
embarrassing.
sad. Thank you, Dr. Stroman.
Thank
as
you
always.
so much.
Enjoy
Have
it.
fun.
Enjoy and be safe.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All
You
right.
too.
A-Town, what do you have for me?
Kick off your Saturday mornings with Reese, Kmac, and Pam Thompson-Smith from the Sports Shop crew. They'll be joined by Coach John Montgomery, a football legend with 35 years of experience across the NFL, major colleges, and HBCUs. Tune in every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern as they dive into the weekend's biggest games. Each week, expect special guests to deliver top-notch insight and analysis. Don't miss out.
This weekend's gonna be incredible. Probably our last show for football. Yeah, because
Football.
So make sure you tune in. We got a couple of people coming on that you've heard of, and it's gonna be exciting. So don't miss it. How about that?
Man, you don't want to miss it. Like he said, when we come back, we're going to get into this game a little bit more that's coming up this weekend. Next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Looking at both UNC and NC State basketball this year, it has to be more than just you look good when you hit shots. The coaching, both Hubert Davis and Kevin Keatts, have to figure out a way to put their team into better positions rather than just hoping the players can knock down the shots in tougher positions. It's not great coaching if someone hits a fadeaway three.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Don't go through another year with all that high interest debt. Let Loan Pronto wipe it all out now. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan makes it easy to pay off all your credit cards or tackle that 2025 home improvement project. Get cash in your pocket fast. No appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's AI-driven tech gets you approved and funded in as little as 1 day. One client got $150,000 approved in under 24 hours. Paid off all their credit cards, 2 cars, and a personal loan, saving over $1,500 per month. With low fixed rates and lightning fast transfers, you can do it too. Consolidate debt, improve your home, take control of your finances. Imagine being credit card debt-free by this time next week. Don't wait. Call Loan Pronto now, 919-381-1760, or visit loanpronto.com. Get a free rate quote with no hard credit pull, 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and Kmac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportsshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
It's back, folks, and it's better than ever. Who wants to win a custom Kmac motorcycle? Dennis Cox here for Law Tigers. The Carolina Hurricanes, Law Tigers, Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson, and Shiny Side Paint are teaming up again to give one lucky fan a custom Kmac motorcycle. Go to knaxbike.com to enter. Sign-ups last until April 6th, and the bike will be given away on the final home game of the season. knaxbike.com. Law Tigers is a network of independent law firms who are members of the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Law Tigers is not a law firm.
If you are interested in your student and student athlete receiving a scholarship to college, Prime Time Scouting is the company for you. This is Coach Ellis of Prime Time Scouting. We don't sell anything, we offer service. We are looking for those who are looking for us. Guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee. Internships. Relationships with all the divisions, 3, 2, 1, NAIA, HBCUs, and so forth, and also prep schools. Vetting the schools and coaches. Academic aid. Discounts on services like training, tutoring, and film. Help with the transfer portal, and also it's a lifetime commitment. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, plus Primetime Scouting 55. That is your promo code that lets us know they found you for us. We offer service. We don't sell anything. Let us help you.
Check out Coach Ellis and Primetime Scouting at primetimescouting.com.
I'm a wife and the mother of 2 kids. And when I get to work in the precinct house and put on my uniform, I can tell you, as a police officer, we're building partnerships. This should be happening everywhere, so the police should be reaching out to this community, and this community should reach out to the police. That's the way to make this a safer place.
Start the conversation and help stop crime. To learn the 5 things you can do, go to ncpc.org/prevent violent crime. A message from the National Crime Prevention Council and the Bureau of Justice Assistance.
Real fan analysis, good vibes, The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRAL Sports Plus TV.
Girl, you find romance. She's my only love. She's my only love. My only heartbeat. Belongs to Tenderoni.
Not the Tenderoni.
She's my only love.
Watch out now. Watch out now.
Look at Lady V. I agree with you, Lady V.
That's why I said what I said. Everybody, I'm going to get some water. Y'all want some water? You want some
At
water,
least I ain't the only one.
Oh my gosh. Y'all need help.
Need love and all that it can do for you. Give it a chance, girl. You find romance.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. The Sports Shop, Reese Kmac. On this Throwback Thursday. We taking it back. I mean, let's be honest. Bobby Beresford Brown, self-proclaimed king. Well, he didn't do it. His wife did it. King of R&B. It's kind of hard to dispute this. Bobby ain't too bad.
No, he ain't.
It's kind of hard to dispute this now. Hey, Bobby ain't too
But
bad.
he's not the king of R&B.
Whoa! Who the king of R&B?
I don't know. It ain't him, though.
That's like asking, hey, who's the best player? Is it Michael Jordan? And he's like, oh, it ain't Michael Jordan.
It ain't Michael Jordan.
That's like having a conversation with
Come on, Reese. Come on, Reese. You got to do it. Man, come on,
The
man.
king of R&B.
Who else? Michael Jackson? He's the king of pop.
He's king of pop, yeah.
Yeah, he's pop.
I got to think about it. It ain't no damn Bobby Brown.
We don't want it to
Beresford Brown.
We don't want it to be Bobby Brown, but who should it be?
The king of R&B.
The king of R&B.
R&B been around for a long time now.
919-890-6200. I don't need names. I don't need your address. I just need to know who's the king of R&B. Somebody call and tell me. Who's the king of R&B? Is it Bobby Brown? Is it Bobby Brown? I can't believe we're having this conversation. Wow.
No, the more he plays the music, I'm like, okay, let me hear some more.
That's a nice song.
Only love.
And who knew that fool could sing?
Don't call him a fool.
Why? Have you seen some of his antics? But anyway, it is what it is. We got D.R. Reese.
Good morning, good people.
What's going on, peoples? How we doing? We got the firm Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up,
Good
Pam?
morning.
I'm the Kmac 1, and we're the Sports Shop 1 because we're never number 2. We rocking out as always on this Throwback Thursday. A-Town is behind the glass doing what A-Town does best. Laugh at us. A-Town, how we doing on poll questions?
So poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio. The Sports Shop won. And the poll question, which trade yesterday do you think made both teams better? The Wizards trade with the Bucks, the Warriors trade with the Heat, the Lakers trade with the Hornets, or the Pelicans trade with the Raptors. And 50% of people say the Lakers Hornets trade.
Okay, Lakers Hornets trade. All right.
Yeah.
I've been dying to ask this question all morning long since we came on this morning. I'm gonna ask Reese this question. Are you watching the NBA now?
I mean, it's.
Did they get you? Did they finally get you? Did they finally get you to pay attention?
No, the interest is there because of the trades. I did watch a quarter of the Lakers the other night just to see how they played without AD and that kind of thing. So that's where my interest is. I'll get more interested as the season progressed. But yeah, they help themselves because of the trades.
So we're working on you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
Yeah. I guess I can say yes. Absolutely.
See that, Bam? That's hope for Carolina yet.
What does Carolina have to do with with the NBA?
He's saying we need a trade.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Is that what I said? Is that what I said?
Wow.
I don't know. That's the only correlation I can pick up.
No, I'm saying we thought all hope was lost. The NBA was going down the tubes. It was just circling the drain.
Just 3 days ago.
Just 3 days ago.
Yeah, you're right.
And look, won't he do it?
Won't he do it every time?
I'm trying to tell you, all you got to do is move AD. Move Anthony Davis, everything changed. Mark Williams was minding his own business when he looked at the trade down in Charlotte. He probably, I don't know where he lives in Charlotte, but somewhere. Look, and he said, he woke up and said, "Man, look, we got traded, man. Oh man." I said, "Man, that's crazy. That's tough right there." Not knowing somebody had a plan for you. For you.
There's always a plan.
Now you going to LA, son.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
He went from Mecklenburg County to Orange County.
Well, you're right.
Overnight. Like it was nothing. But hey, what a trade though. How do you think this helps Charlotte? That's the question I want to ask next. Anybody? And anybody?
Right, because we're always talking about the benefits to the Lakers.
Yeah. How do we think this helps Charlotte though? Do we think Charlotte's going to be in the conversation now for real?
Not in their time.
They got a shooter in Connect.
Well, I mean, I think they're going to be able to build up their roster by getting draft picks. That's the same thing OKC did. That's why OKC is unbelievable.
With Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
because
and all
they
those
got
guys.
all those guys come out of the draft, and give them a year or two, they're going to be pretty good. As if OKC is right now, they're unbelievable. So I think Charlotte's taking their route. They're a small market team, just like OKC. So that kind of strategy will be advantageous for them. So that's how I see it.
Okay, I completely agree. Completely agree. But moving on to this, the Super Bowl. I still haven't changed. I'm going with the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs. I like, their confidence coming into this game. They're healthy as they could be, I guess, if you want to look, as they could possibly be, with the guys that are out for the season, with the exception with the guys that are out for the season. And I just think with, as we all say, 15 makes the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And to beat a man in this situation, you're going to have to beat the man.
That's true.
And to date, whether it be by 3 points or whatever, Pam.
They're probably going to win by 3.
Nobody's got an opportunity to beat the man.
Right. So I got a question. I heard a debate early this morning.
Yes.
So if Patrick Mahomes wins and the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl this Sunday, is the debate over? It may not have even been a debate in your eyes. Mahomes versus Brady.
What's the debate, though?
As the best playoff quarterback.
Best playoff quarterback?
Yeah, see, that's the key word. Would Mahomes be the greatest playoff quarterback of all times?
So here's a difficult thing for me to answer, and maybe it's embarrassing, maybe it's not. I can, out of all of Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins, it's only like 2 or 3 instances during the playoffs or during the Super Bowls or playoffs that stand out as far as his play is concerned to me.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, it just – was he that good to where you just Like nothing stood out. Like it was just business as usual.
Right.
But nothing really said, oh, man, I remember when he broke for this run. Or I remember when he threw this pass. You just don't. At least I don't. I'm sorry. I don't recall that kind of play from Tom Brady. But I do recall that from Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
What say you?
This is an interesting question, and maybe a poll. This would be a great poll question if our producers listen. This would be interesting because I don't even pick neither one of those two guys.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up two names. And
I knew you was coming up with something.
And some people are gonna fall out of their chair. But when I look at playoffs or Super Bowl memories in terms of combats or whatever, Joe Montana was incredible during the playoffs.
Ooh.
Joe Montana was incredible during the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Manning during the Super Bowl.
Stop, Reese.
Eli Manning to Manning down the sideline was the most incredible pass I've ever seen. And we don't even talk about the helmet catch. So when you talking about something that's memorable in your mind and who they was playing against, one of the guys you just talked about, Tom Brady, both times, one time where he was undefeated going into the playoffs, the other time where he was number one team going as well. And Eli looked him, stared him down twice, and beat his ass. And that's why Eli's going to be first ballot Hall of Famer. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow because we're going to find out where Torrey Holt and those guys get in tomorrow night or Saturday morning. So anyway, to answer your question, I don't even talk about both because Mahomes is just methodical. He just does his thing. Talking about exciting and impactful, Joe Montana was that dude, and Eli Manning is a close second, I think, in my opinion.
And a third that's listed that is Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, take that, and put that in your spot in your cigar for a minute.
Hey,
Come on now, that's good. Good conversation.
He showed up then.
He did.
He tried to show out on that one. He tried to show out on that one. Look, I got to give it to her. Oh, he like Eli Manning.
And I bet you don't know why.
No, I don't know why. But he right.
Yeah.
Like I lived. That's why I sat back. I said, let me think about this thing. I said, Eli Manning, Eli. But yeah, he showed up. Yeah. He showed up and showed out. And that's what. No question whatsoever about San Francisco's run, what they did. No question about none of that.
Oh yeah.
But that's why I went back to the Tom Brady conversation. Look, I mean, this is you talking almost 20 years, and like it sticks with you. It's like boom, right? We like 8 years removed with Tom Brady. We can't remember. Like we can't think of one. That's my whole thing. We can't think of one. That's why it made me think like, I don't know. But it's unfair because these guys teams may be different, eras are different. I mean, it's all kind of stuff. But we can't unsee what we saw. That's all. And damn, Reese right. Eli Manning. I never would have wanted to put him in there, but you got a good point. It's got to be.
Man, he's going to be.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
He's going to be first ballot Hall of Fame. He'll be a Hall of Famer by Saturday night. Hopefully, Torrey Holt was.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, hopefully.
He been there many times as finalist. It'd be great for him to get in this time.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the NFL in just a second, but I did have a question. Does DC Washington still have a basketball NBA team?
I know they're terrible, man.
Yeah, they do.
They're terrible.
No,
on paper.
And this is not. I promise you, I'm not making this up. Have any of you seen not one game when they were whenever anything about the Washington basketball team? Anybody?
No.
It's like they was erased them from the league. Like they don't even exist. I'm like, that's all. I'm looking at all these trades, right? I said, well, hell, what is anybody gonna help Washington?
Yeah, I don't understand what this strategy is.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Just be quiet. Maybe they won't notice you wasting money. I mean, it's just. I mean, who goes to the game?
Yeah, good question.
When is the game?
I mean, I mean, it's crazy.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm assuming people go to games to watch the other teams.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, they go to watch the other team.
Damn, Reese, that ain't better.
No, it's not.
We said the same thing a while back about Charlotte, but now it's coming to life.
Oh, man. What you got for me, A-Town?
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel and Convention Complex, located on Wake Forest Road, has an abundance of guest rooms and meeting space. This hotel continues to be a top destination for meetings, conferences, and events. Enjoy live music Wednesday evenings from 7 to 10 p.m. Email yolanda.diaz@hilton.com or call 919-872-2323 and let them know the Sports Shop sent you.
Myles Garrett said, I want out. I need a new home. I'm not liking some of the places they talk about he may go. We're going to talk about that and a little bit more about the Super Bowl matchup coming up next on Sports Show. Let's go.
Now back to the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac on Buzz Sports Radio.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Looking at both UNC and NC State basketball this year, it has to be more than just you look good when you hit shots. The coaching, both Hubert Davis and Kevin Keatts, have to figure out a way to put their team into better positions rather than just hoping the players can knock down the shots in tougher positions. It's not great coaching if someone hits a fadeaway three.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Adam Gold in studio with my man Patrick Day from the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. Everything for the exterior of your home, but it's also everything for the peace of mind of the customer. Talk to me about the trust factor and everything else that you guys offer.
I got to tell you, I think one of the biggest things for us is we don't take any payment from you for any of your home improvement needs until we're done with the project. I hear stories all the time about people putting down deposits with companies, 25, 50% of the project total overall, and they don't even know, they don't show up.
Right.
You've lost whatever percentage you put down, that's how much power you lost already. Right?
Right.
So with us, you pay nothing until we're done. Typically we're not the least expensive and we're certainly not the most expensive. You get 3 or 4 estimates, we're going to fall right there in the middle. But, you're going to have a warranty that's lifetime, transferable for 10 years on any of the products we sell typically. And we've been around since 1961. You can trust us. We've been around forever.
It is about trust. And I think you guys are the most trustworthy business that I know. Aluminum Company of North Carolina, aluminumcompany.com.
When it comes to the biggest games of all time, the original Abbey Road Tavern and Grill is the road to a good time. This year for the big game, come get your appetizers, buy one, get one half off. Take out or dine in. Dine in and also score great drink specials like $5 Bloody Marys and mimosas, $3.50 Coors Banquet and Yingling Fight bottles, $9 Yingling personal pitchers, and all Crown Royal flavors are just $6. It's the original Abbey Road Tavern and Grill for the big game in Cary on West Chatham Street and Apex on Center Street. AbbeyRoadNC.com.
Happy New Year to all cigar smokers of the Triangle. This is Stevie from the Cigar Box in Cary, and I'm going to start the new year off with a bang. This is the news that you have all been waiting for in what seems like forever. Are you sitting? The Cigar Box Lounge is complete and ready to rock and roll. If that's not enough, then brace yourself for this. The bar is open and ready to serve. That's right, we now are approved to serve alcohol, beer, wine, and anything that comes in a bottle and is legal. This now makes the Cigar Box the only major cigar lounge in the Triangle with the largest and most complete line of cigars as well as spirits. If this doesn't get you excited, imagine how I feel. When I started this project, I had hair and 2 good knees. Now I'm bald with 2 knee replacements. If you haven't been to the Cigar Box yet, we are at the corner of High House and 55 in Cary. If you have been to the Cigar Box, then drive on over, and if I'm there, say you heard this ad and I just may buy you a drink. So get your butts on down and always remember the Cigar Box, where the customer comes first.
Dell Technologies is celebrating with anniversary savings on their most popular tech. For a limited time only, save on select next-gen PCs like the XPS 16, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors and more. Plus, curate your dream setup with great deals on select monitors, mice, and more must-have electronics and accessories. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to leading-edge technology to match your forward-thinking spirit and free shipping on everything. Again, that's Dell.com/deals.
The law offices of Gregory Renault Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the unsure. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
Unused prescription opioid pain medicines can spell trouble.
They can spell risk if taken by someone they weren't prescribed for, harm if accidentally taken by a child or pet, or overdose if they're not used as directed. Safely dispose of opioids before they can hurt your family. Find a drug take-back option such as medicine drop boxes. You may find these in your community at local pharmacies or police stations. Visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
When it comes to mixing drugs, you may think you have a safe approach, but the bottom line is, mixing drugs is never safe. It can cause serious health problems like a heart attack or brain damage. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Come on, Bobby, don't do that. Make my own decision, Bobby said.
They say I'm crazy. They say I'm crazy.
I really don't care.
Don't care.
That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty.
Come on, Bobby.
I don't give a damn.
You gotta care, Bobby. Don't do it, Bobby. Ask the question. We rock it out as always. We got D.R. Reese.
Good morning, people.
Kmac 1. We got the firm, Pam, Thompson,
Good
Smith.
morning.
We got A-Town behind the glass. How we doing on the poll questions? A.
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, which trade yesterday do you think made both teams better? The Wizards trade with the Bucks, the Warriors trade with the Heat, the Lakers trade with the Hornets, or the Pelicans trade with the Raptors. And 40% of people say the Lakers trade with the Hornets was the best trade.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. We got Adam from Durham calling in. What's going on, family?
Good morning,
What's
family.
up, Sports Shop family?
They moved your family closer to you.
They did. You talking about Dalton Connect?
Yes.
I guess, Yeah. Maybe we'll have to make a trip to Charlotte now that he's a little bit closer.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all y'all were talking about a couple things earlier. I'll give y'all a couple names to think about. One, Luther Vandross, with the R&B conversation. I think he's got to be in there.
Okay.
I like that.
I think he's got to be in there. And then Ben Roethlisberger, talking about Super Bowl quarterbacks, like the short run that he had with that throw to Antonio
Holmes.
Yeah, that throw in the corner against Arizona in the end zone, like that was just clutch as can be. But what I really want to talk about today is one of the greatest rivalries in college basketball gets renewed tonight with the University of Connecticut Huskies coming to Knoxville, Tennessee to play the Lady Vols.
He's right. He's right.
Yes.
And I know Pat Summitt, God rest her soul, was able to forgive Gino Auriemma, but I'm still holding on to that hate for what he said about Tennessee and what he did to Candace Parker, leaving her off the women's Olympic team that year.
That's true.
And like we've had some close losses against some really good teams this year. You know, to channel Kmac from I think it was last week. I'm proud of what this team could have been in those games.
That should be every week.
But I hope we're able to get over the hump tonight and put one on the chin of University of Connecticut tonight in Knoxville.
That's going to be a great game. K-Mac, how does it sound when you hear that back?
What's that? I'm glad
Where
what we
Adams-
could have been.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it sounded like I was confused. That's how it really sounds, just to be honest. It sounded like I was hurt. I was confused. It was a lot going on.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on. And look, I was dealing with that 50.
I've been using that at work this week. With some of my meetings with some of my colleagues. Like
Wow.
I'm proud of what this email could have been, but there's room for improvement here.
Wow.
That's so good, Adam.
That's all I'm saying. So you understand it. You get it.
Yeah, the sports shop is more than just a sports show.
That's right.
Y'all are true to this. Y'all are true to this.
Oh, I love
It helps
it.
you in your daily life.
Be good, man. Be good.
All right, man, take care,
Thank you,
brothers.
family.
We just try to teach you how to chill on your hurt.
That's right. That's right.
How you chill on your hurt? That's all I'm saying. Because I had no answers that day. I really had no answers. I was like, well, we could have been pretty good this year. I'm happy about that. Because we normally don't get that, so it's all good. We normally don't get that. But I don't know. You guys feeling any different about the game? I mean, I know we started out Monday. Okay, there's my, but any different?
No, I see. Even Dr. Stroman said it was kind of quiet when she's called in. I don't know. This game don't have the buzz that most Super Bowls typically have. Yeah. Where in this stage of the week, typically you all fired up and all that.
Yep.
And I'd be shocked if we don't have. Where's James? We ain't heard from him all week.
Friday. I told you he's gonna call in tomorrow.
Okay. Hell, the way I'm thinking, he may be there. He may be there because he don't win ghosts.
I think he'll call in tomorrow.
Okay,
he went ghost on us.
I'm surprised we hadn't heard from him up to this point, but like Pam said, maybe tomorrow is going to be when he's going to call in. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I don't know. It's just not much buzz. I'm still struggling with the whole. We don't like Kansas City because they win too much. Like, what is that? like how do when is that a thing? I mean, I get it. I mean, I thought they just did that to Alabama fans.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
No.
Hey, what are you talking about? No. I'm gonna let you slide because you're like 20. So I'm gonna let that slide because you don't understand the historical picture that we're painting. We talking about the University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
I get
But what
enough
he
of it.
understands is what he's able to see now. He understands what he's able to see now with the current history.
Like I said, the University of Alabama at Tuscaloosa, the capstone of higher education, and was formerly led by Nicholas G. Saban, which is one of the greatest football minds in all of sports history. Led by Nicholas, by the way, just so we know.
Mm-hmm.
Now being led by Kalen DeBoer, and still currently the winningest college football program in the last 2 decades. That part. There ain't no questions. There ain't nothing you can say. So, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
So now if your problem is the fact that we won't let you forget it, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'll take that.
And it's actually probably the first time in a while I heard you use the word currently, but I understand why you did that.
You know what?
You usually just say it outright.
Yeah.
But today you said you were thinking about what you could have been
'Cause I'm proud of
a
what
few
we could
weeks
have
ago.
been.
And you thought, let me use the word currently.
Because I'm proud of what Jalen Benroe could have been.
Yeah.
I know what Jalen Benroe could have been.
But help is on the way. Don't get concerned about it because they had National Signing Day yesterday.
Yes.
Bring people in. When you rank from 1 to whatever,
Mhm.
if you're in the top 3, that means you're doing pretty well. So Alabama's in the top 3 of recruiting classes coming in this season. So there you go.
Oh, that's
Wait a
great.
minute. Yeah. You mean people still want to come?
I
to
know.
the University?
That's shocking.
Isn't that amazing?
Even with Pam talking and stuff, she be
What?
talking. Yes.
They still going to Alabama?
Isn't that crazy?
I'm
Must
looking at
have
the
upped
list
your
right
budget.
now.
People want to win.
Did y'all
People
send
wanna
some
win.
money?
People want to win. I wouldn't be surprised if someone that left want to come back.
Let's see. You throw him the ball and then he just
They want to come home.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many times they want to come home?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see, it was good. Look, you should have stayed. You should have stayed. You left too soon.
Trying to tell you.
That can happen.
Got in your feelings about Nick leaving and just left. No, you could have been.
Grass ain't always green on the side now.
Right.
Sometimes turn brown, Pam.
That's true.
You would
I
have said,
agree.
Pam, you know who you could have been?
I was just thinking about it. What I could have been.
You could have been great. Oh man, and finally on all these blockbuster trades, what time is the trade deadline? 3 o'clock?
3.
3 o'clock.
3 p.m. today.
And, Nostradamus Reese? Any additional trade?
I have.
You tapped out?
I'm tapped out. I mean, we deliver so much.
Oh, God.
And get the people what they want.
Oh, God.
I think it's time to just rest.
Give it to them, people.
I'm going to park it right there.
Give it to them.
As Chuck said, I'm going to land right there.
I think the Lakers could do something else still.
Oh, you think they got more moves?
Oh, wow.
I think they got more money.
You think Golden State got more money? I mean, more moves to make? Because the Jimmy Butler thing is like, oh, what is
The
going
question
on?
is Kevin Durant he's gonna be where he's at, right? He's
No,
gonna stay.
I think they're gonna try to move Kevin Durant. I think they're gonna try to move, but I think
they just didn't want him to
may
go to
not
the
be able to
Warriors.
find the right situation. But I really think they would move Kevin Durant if they could, because he's a very, very high value asset, and you can get a lot for him, right? And then you can move on, you can build, because he is what he is, you know. He's 30 in a bucket all day. You know,
We're gonna be watching
you
all
just
day.
roll him out. Same thing with Luka. You know, Luka's guaranteed for 30, 35. You know, but he ain't getting you over the hump. That's a fact.
true.
Those are the facts. You don't want to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be fantastic. Fire right here on the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese Kmac, D.L. Reese, Pam Thompson-Smith, the Kmac one, and then as always, the man behind the glass, A-Town. See you on the other side, people. Let's go.
Tonight's forecast calls for Hurricanes hockey.
Now Svechnikov ties up for Bristol. They score! The captain ties it at 2.
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 7. Puck drop at 7:30.
Ball with the redirect. Here come the Hats! Stalled the deflection out in front. Carolina 5-3.
On your exclusive home for the Carolina Hurricanes, 99.9 The Fan.